Well, good evening, good evening, good evening. I want to welcome you to this Detox Essentials live. I am delighted to have you here, whether you are here in the live or you are watching the replay. I wanted to make sure to put this video out there so that I could answer any questions that we have concerning the Detox Essentials challenge that's going to be coming up and just what we are going to be doing in the Detox Essentials community. So I am Shelby Frederick, holistic wellness coach, also a faith-based clinical counselor. This Detox Essentials falls under the umbrella, one of the programs of Jewels of Wellness, which is my wellness company. And so, what our mission is to help people to detox gently, rebuild immunity, and to feel empowered in their healing. And so, how this came about was at the beginning of the year, we hosted a 56-day sugar reset challenge. And just based off of all of the information that I had been sharing and looking at how we often talk about how we need to build our immune system, we also have to detox as well. Because your immune system and the supplements, the herbs, the wellness products that you are using are gonna only be as effective as they can do their job. And so it became very clear to me that we had to partner and to merge these two together, that you can't talk about building immunity without talking about detox, and you can't talk about detox without talking building the immunity. And so that is what our mission is and how we came about here in this live on tonight. And so I'm going to talk very briefly about detox. There's three points I want to make on tonight. And the first one is that we're exposed to 700,000 plus toxins annually through our air, through our food, through our water, and through the products that we use on our body. 700,000 plus toxins. Just want to give you a moment to just let that resonate. The second thing is when we talk about fatigue and brain fog, inflammation, allergies, chronic stress, these are signs that your detox pathways are overloaded. And I know personally for me, as one who suffers from seasonal allergies, going through the perimenopause phase. And so the body is just beginning to do different things. And so for me personally, it became very important that I really intentionally take a look at detoxing, and especially when it comes to allergies, my own personal mission for myself. So that's number two. And number three is that detox isn't a trend. This is not a trend. It's a survival strategy in a toxic world. And unless you're going to walk around in a bubble, which is impossible for us to do, we are going to be faced with some type of toxins. And so that means that this is not something that we just do because we may want to lose weight or whatever the reasons that we may say. This is a survival strategy if we want to survive in the world that we live in. It's important that we incorporate detoxing on a regular basis into our wellness routines. Okay. Now, as I mentioned earlier, you can't build a strong immune system on a toxic foundation. Why? Because this is why it is so very important. Detox clears space so that your body can heal and defend itself. And so if your detox pathways are blocked, but yet you're still doing the taking the herbs, you're taking the supplements, you're still giving your body what it needs, it still does not have what it needs to defend itself. It does not have what it needs in order to facilitate proper healing. So we need to have this understanding that detox is clearing the space so that our body can heal, so that it can take advantage of the supplements, the herbs, the essential oils that we are using, the organic food. You know, if you're into growing your own garden, growing your own food, this is how the body can heal, and this is how the body can defend itself. The second thing is when we look at our gut, liver, and lymph, GLL, gut, liver, and lymph. This is, these are your immune system's first responders: gut, liver, and lymph. And so if they're our first responders, we have to learn how to take care of them and not wait. You know, you don't get a stomach ache after you eat something. You don't get a stomach ache for no reason. You get a stomach ache because there is something that your body, your gut is now trying to fight off. It's trying to defend itself. The same thing with our liver, the same thing even with our lymph nodes. We have lymph nodes all throughout our body. If you've gone to the doctor and if you had physical, you know, they check certain parts and they ask you, is it tender? Are you experiencing any discomfort? Why? Because that is a sign that if there is tenderness in those lymph nodes, that's a sign that something is going on in the physical body. So again, we want to make sure that our systems, first, our immune systems, first responders, that they are healthy and they are well, and that we become self-aware to when our body is feeling a little off. The third thing, when we talk about building on a strong immune system, is that once cleared, herbs, minerals, and rest actually work. Oftentimes we are so depleted because our bodies heal when it's at rest. If it's working overtime, trying to be in defense mode, just think about this. For those of you that are familiar with spiritual warfare, what happens? You eventually get tired, right? You get tired. If you were in the military, our armies, or the Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, whichever one that you've been in, you are trained for war. You are trained for battle. But what happens when you go out to battle? They don't bring you back up to the front line. No, you've got to fall to the back so that you can rest, so that you can be restored, so that you can be replenished. And our physical bodies work the same exact way, right? Now, we talked about this 3-step daily detox system. When I originally put this program together, and the Lord began to speak to me and deal with me about this system, when I was taking a look at what we call EMFs. Electromagnetic field is a real thing. This is not some conspiracy theorist talk. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but there are some things that are just the truth of the matter. And we need to have a better understanding of how to protect our physical body, how to be in health, how to be preventive, and not only just responding when we are in a state of crises. And so this is a 3-step daily detox program. There is a product that is for the morning, the midday, the night, and then we have our bonus as well. So, to talk very, very briefly about the morning, what you would take in the morning, we have a zeolite detox elixir, a zeolite detox elixir. And what this does is it binds to heavy metals and toxins. And also it helps with like any type of radiation that we may be exposed to. And so what you're going to do with this is that you are going to drink it first thing in the morning. This is a dry powder herb that you would mix in 8 to 16 ounces of water or any type of herbal tea. That's what you want to take, and you want to take it before breakfast. So it's almost like that first thing that you drink when you first get up in the morning. That's the zeolite detox elixir. And so what that is going to do, it's going to begin to work on your body as you are working, as you are in your daily flow. For our midday, we have a liver and lymphatic detox tonic. This is a liquid, and you will take, I believe it's 1 tablespoon of that after lunch. What this does, it supports any internal drainage of the liver and of the lymphatic system. And so you're going to, have your regular lunch. Notice I didn't say anything about dieting. I didn't say anything about there was certain, something special or a special diet that you have to take. You can eat your regular meals, but you're going to take this after lunch in the midday. And then for the nighttime, we have a replenishing detox tea. And what this does is it calms, it flushes, and it nourishes you while you sleep. And what you're going to do is just brew a cup of this 1 hour before bed, 1 hour before bed. And then we have a bonus. We have a bonus detox bath soap. And I don't know about you, can't even say when the last time that I have actually taken a bath, but when we begin to make lifestyle changes and we understand the importance of being in health, that we will make the necessary adjustments. And so this is something that I'm excited to do. I'm not just coaching you all through this. I'm going through this challenge with you all. And so I will be walking with you through the process. And so we're going to set up probably maybe a bath soap night. That'll be the night if you want to take a detox bath. You're going to get that packet, and you're going to get that into your bath water. Again, what this is going to do is releases toxins through the skin, and it relaxes muscles. And you can use this as needed, maybe a couple times a week, but you can use it as needed. So again, it's a 3-step daily detox system: morning, midday, and night. And then we have our bonus product as well. Now, one thing that I wanted to mention about this is the fact that when we're talking about mindset, this is why I started the detox community on this 21-day detox mindset prep, so that we can begin to prep and prepare our mind for a lifestyle change. This is a lifestyle change. It's a lifestyle change. And so if we never prepare our mind, then the first obstacle that comes, this is why we so easily give up. It's because we have not prepped our mind for where we want to go. And so those posts that I'm making every single morning, with the affirmations, with the detox moments, be intentional about reading it. It only takes a couple of minutes. Be intentional about doing any journaling for those that purchase the workbook, the digital workbook. Listen, grab that workbook. Go through those. Take some time out of your day, whether it's in the morning, whether it is in the evening before you go to bed, but work through those journal prompts, because what it's going to do, it is preparing your mind for the journey of a lifestyle of detox. Okay. So I kind of wanted to throw that in there because at first I was just going to start off, with the 21-day challenge with the products. But you know what? I really understand the importance of our health, and especially in the time that we are living in. We have got to be proactive. We have got to take accountability for our own health and not expect someone else to do it for us, right? So, this is your 3-step daily detox system. And these are the same products, whether you are doing this for the 7 days or whether you are doing this for the 21 days. These are the products that you would use. So, as you can see, they're it's very, very simple. Now, what I want to look at is that all of the products that we have that I've mentioned, they are handcrafted. They are only made in small batches, and they are made full of love. I enjoy, most of you who may know me, you follow along, I'm into the essential oils, but I've always wanted to get into the herbs and really making my own products, not only just for myself, but for my clients as well. And so what you have are 100% herbal, clean ingredients. There are no fillers, no additives, no harsh synthetic laxatives. That's not what this is. These products are made with intention, and they are infused with prayer, because yes, I go there. We are praying as we are making and mixing and creating. So you may wonder, well, do I really belong here? You belong here if you're tired of being tired, if you want to prevent chronic illnesses naturally, if you're ready to reset without going to extremes, and if you love the idea of community-based transformation, you belong here in this Detox Essentials community, right? So when we look at this experience, because this is experience. So how does this work? Your kit will be shipped to your door. If you're local, then we can make arrangements to meet for you to pick up your kit. Inside of this Detox Essentials challenge, or this experience, there are daily video mindset teachings. So those will be recordings into the private channel. There is a digital workbook and a tracker. So again, it's kind of what you are going through. For those of you that have the digital means printable, mean that you print it off yourself. Workbook for the 21-day prep. There's a workbook that actually goes with the challenge along with a tracker. So you're going to be tracking certain things as we go through the course of the 21 days. Again, you have your private community support here in the Facebook group. And then if you know me, I'm always going to be giving out some bonuses. There is education. There's also encouragement every step of the way. And so this is an experience that you are encountering. And for those that were with me in the 56-day sugar reset, they can tell you, they know pretty much how this program is going to flow. And really, I pour my heart and soul into making it an experience that that makes you want to make that lifestyle change, right? So if you're ready to start, here's what's next. May 21st. Well, actually, it's not going to be May 21st, but we are going to, on April 21st, we're going to start our full 21-day detox challenge. Detox challenge. Now, I was going to kind of separate the two, the 21 day and the 7 day, but I opted not to do that. So if you are wanting to get in on the 7 day challenge, it's going to start on April 21st. April 21st. April 21st. So please don't wait till the last minute because you have to give me enough time to get your kit to you, and that has to be sent in the mail. When we do get our um, 21 day, when we roll out our next 21 day, it's not going to be in May because I have a schedule conflict. So I won't be able to do another 21 day, but the 7 days we can still do those. The 7 days you can really start those anytime at the top of the week. You can start that anytime. The information will be in the training portal, and you will have access to that to walk yourself through that process. But when we're doing the 21 day challenge, that's where I'm hands on. That's where there are coaching opportunities based off of whatever plan you choose. You do get the opportunity to sit down with me and to do some coaching as well. And so make sure that you stay in tune for whenever we're going to do the next 21 day, but the 7 days we'll be able to do those. Okay. Also, there's always bonuses for our early enrollments, whether it's a bath soap, whether it's a coaching circle, so much more that we have planned for this community. Right. And so that's the presentation. It's a high level overview of the detox challenge that is coming up, that is starting on the 21st. And if you have any questions, you can feel free just to pop those in the chat, or you can make sure that you can message us inside of the Facebook group as well. But again, for those of you that watch this video or watch this replay, there is a discount or a free bath soap that will be coming with whichever challenge that you select and you opt into for the Detox Essentials reset. And so if there aren't any questions, again, I thank you for your time. I thank you for your interest. I thank you for saying yes. And let me just say this because I posted this in the group some time ago. When I was planning for the detox community, I literally just created it because I needed the link for it. And what happened was I didn't realize that the group was set to public. I also did not realize that Facebook was automatically inviting people. Not to say that, you're not special or whatever for receiving an invite to the group, but Facebook was actually doing it. And I see that they're still doing it. They're still sending out these invites. And so I'm so appreciative for those of you that said yes to come into this community. Listen, there's so much for us to learn. There's so much that I want to share with us all. I am all things health and wellness and have been in this lane for probably about 18 years now. I have been in this lane. And so this is just the next stop and where the Lord has me. And I'm hoping that you will take advantage of the opportunity to really make some changes in your health and in your wellness. And so again, if you have any questions, you can ask. Make sure that you do reach out. You can connect with me in the Facebook group. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get your questions answered. So that is this presentation. Again, we look forward to seeing you. I'm excited for those who are already in. We have some things I've been working behind the scenes the past couple of days, making sure that everything is ready and laid out to go. For those of you who want to, you'll have the opportunity to purchase the mini kit. The mini kit is the 7 days. You'll have the opportunity to purchase that, make a one-time purchase, Or if you want to make it a part of your wellness routine, then you'll have the ability to actually subscribe, to subscribe to it, where you can do it actually on a consistent monthly basis. So this is our my presentation for tonight. I pray that you have a blessed rest of your day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.